All right. So Shweta, you have I am Lucknow coming up. Let's do an I am Lucknow style mock PI. Quickly, Shweta, if you can introduce yourself, uh, you know, regarding, your extracurriculars, in focus. So apart from academics, how will you define yourself?
Sir, I'll give a brief intro with like the basic intro, and then shall I give apart from academics?
No, I don't want anything about academics. I have read your profile. Tell me about you apart from academics.
Okay. Sir, apart from academics, during my school time also, I was part of declamation contests. Along with that, I used to play basketball during my school time. Currently, I'm not in touch with it, but for 7 years, I have played basketball. Apart from that, I used to make batik paintings that I started in class 8. And from 8th to 12th class, I made batik paintings. And in class 12th, I was awarded the Best in Batik Painting Award for the school. Coming to my college, I was balancing my education as well as extra co-curriculars. I was part of the TEDx team, stage design team, for 1 year. Apart from that, I was part of the Rotaract Club of NSIT, where I held the position of director event manager. I was also part of the placement cell of NSIT, and I believe that the activities that I took part in my college, they helped me realize my strengths and my weaknesses a lot, and they helped me develop as a human, as a better human being. So that's all.
Got it. Shweta, can you tell me, you've been associated with basketball. Tell me the dimensions of a basketball court.
Sir, it is approximately 90 feet to 40 feet, 41 feet. 90
and
to
what's the height of the basket?
The height of basket is approximately 10 feet.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. I'm not exactly sure about it, but I'm just guessing it is approximately 10.
How are you guessing this? As in, what's the logic behind it?
So basically, I'm considering my height. So I am 5'5". So based on that, I'm guessing that it is around 9 to 10 feet.
Okay, got it. Shweta, you have been part of NSIT.
Yes, sir.
So what's the full form of NSIT?
Sir, Netaji Subhash Institute of Technology.
Okay, so then you know who created Azad Hind Fauj?
Sir, I'm not aware about the history. I'll definitely go and read about it.
Okay. Tell me, what do you know about Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose?
Sir, he was a freedom fighter and he was a very close friend of Jawaharlal Nehru. And during the freedom fight was going on, so he wanted to include the Japanese also along with the Indian freedom fighters. And then there was a little dispute between both of them. And then he wanted to, he wanted to include the Japanese force also into it. And then there was and then while he was going on a flight, he expired during it, and the main reason for the flight missing is not being known till date. And during the current government, they took out the papers for that, and Mamata Banerjee was also involved with it. So that's all.
Got it. So Shweta, you have, let's say, 8 balls, okay, which look absolutely identical. Okay.
Yes,
however, one of them is of a different weight.
Okay.
Okay. So now what you have to do is you have to tell me, in minimum, how many attempts will you able to identify this ball which is of a different weight?
Okay, so do I have a weighing balance for this?
Yes, you have a weighing balance. You don't have a digital weighing balance. You have a analog weighing balance.
Okay. So, sir, first I'll be taking 4 of them. I'll be placing four on each side.
First, you tell me how many attempts will you do? How many times will you use the weighing machine?
So 5 times.
Can you do this in less than 5 times?
Sir, I'm not able to like recall the exact
Okay.
method.
No, there is no method to this. It's a purely commonsensical question. Okay. There is no method that you will, that you will memorize and you will solve it. Okay. So, okay. So you take a look at it later.
Yes.
So Shweta, tell me where you from?
Sir, I'm born and brought up in Delhi.
Okay. So do you follow politics?
Sir, I'm not really into it, but yes, little bit I know. Just I keep a touch on the highlights.
Okay. So can you tell me who will win in Uttarakhand?
Sir, based on the poll exits that we have, so there is going to be BJP or Congress. It is not a
No,
very clear cut
majority. So
majority.
what
Yes.
will happen? So
So
what
like
happens when there is a no clear-cut majority? What happens generally when there is
sir,
no clear-cut majority? What happens?
so there is going to be a coalition government depending on whether the both the parties will form a coalition government together, which generally they don't. So
Okay.
if suppose BJP wins or Congress wins, they are going to take support of another party and then they are going to form the government.
Government.
Yeah, in
Okay.
the yeah.
Okay. And what happens in Uttar Pradesh?
Sir, Uttar Pradesh, as per the like the poll exits, so it is BJP mainly.
Okay. And do you think it is good, bad? What is your understanding of, Yogi Adityanath's reign in Uttar Pradesh? Do you think he's done good work?
Okay, sir. So, taking the overall perspective, I would like to say that yes, development has happened. As my like grandparents stay in Uttar Pradesh, so based on their inputs, I would like to say that yes, as far as they have seen, so there is now more better electricity is there. 24/7 electricity is there. Earlier, there used to be only for 12 hours in a number of villages. That has improved. The roads have improved, and I feel that based on the new scheme that is coming up, that was there in the budget regarding the road development, so I think more improvement will be there in that sector as well. And apart from this, I feel yes that the crime rate has almost remained same. I think the crime rate mostly depends upon the news that how it is being highlighted. So I think that has remained the same. Apart from that, the farm law issues that were there and the uh, Ram Janmabhoomi temple issue that was there. So I think the farm laws could be tackled in a better way, because during the strike also a number of like the lives of farmers was like taken. And apart from this, then there was Lakhimpur Kheri case, in which the I don't remember the exact name. Mr. Mishra's son was there who did it. So like the result for that was all the steps towards that was also taken at a fast forward manner. And so I think that is there. And if we see the opposition, I would like to highlight the opposition also in this. So there is Samajwadi Party and BSP is there, but BSP is kind of getting towards BJP, is saying that yes, they are going to give the votes if even if they win, so they are going to form a coalition government along with BJP. So I think most of the people are not preferring BSP today. So there is a clear-cut competition between BJP and SP, and since a few members from the BJP government, they shifted towards BSP, towards the Samajwadi Party, but still they were not able to take clear-cut advantage of that due to the inner distribution between the party. So I think that's all.
Got it. So I think this sounds good. So Shweta, coming from Delhi, and going into I am Lucknow, which is your aspiration, you have done your engineering,
Yes, sir.
right? And I'm sure. So what were some of your favorite subjects in engineering?
So it is mainly instrumentation and control.
Okay, I'm sure you would have studied some engineering mathematics also.
Yes, sir. It was there in the first semester and the second semester.
Very good, very good. So Shweta, tell me, if you have to find out the area of a circle without using the formula of the area of circle, which is pi r square, how will you do this?
Sir, I can take a segment out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so there is a formula that L is equal to R theta. So I can take a particular segment and I can take a particular degree. Suppose it is 60 degree and I know the radius and the arc, so I can multiply it by 6 and I can find the whole area of it.
No, I didn't get it.
So can I use a paper and a pen to tell you?
Sure, sure.
So, as you can see,
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah,
Yes.
so if this angle is theta and if I take this angle as 60 degree, so
Okay.
I can, and if I have the radius.
You calculate with respect to 60 and then you multiply with 6.
Yes, sir.
Is this not same as pi r square? See, this is how, see pi, what is pi basically?
Yeah,
What is
sir,
the meaning of
pi is, sir, the circumference.
What is pi by 2 in degrees?
It is 180 degree.
So see, basically this is how you and practically this is what is pi r square. This is what you are doing. So if I have to not use this, then how will I calculate it?
Okay. Can I take a second to like 3
Sure.
So I'm not able to think about it at the moment.
No problem. Shweta, do you have any questions for me at this point in time?
Yes, sir. I would like to know that like what all things should I prepare if I come to IIM Lucknow? So what are the basic things I should be mentally as well as educationally prepared about?
So I think Shweta, I don't know whether you will make it to IIM Lucknow or not, basis the interview that we've had. But in case you make it, I think the things that you should focus on would be educationally. I will say that you should prepare a little on your Excel skills. Basics of Excel. If you can pick up, let's say, advanced Excel tools. If you can, let's say, use some basics of statistics in Excel, for example, using regression analysis, using basic forecasting tools like how to use moving averages, how to use trend lines, how to use exponential smoothing, right? So some basics of mathematical models, if you can do that using Excel, I think that would help you. Besides, mentally, I will say that you should come with an open mind. Wherever you go, whichever B school that you go to, you should go with an open mind, with an attitude towards learning. And sometimes you may have to, stretch yourselves a little, because obviously the curriculum is very rigorous as far as IIM Lucknow is concerned. You have, I think apart from IIM Lucknow, I think IIM Ahmedabad also is one institute which has a lot of academic rigor, and it's actually true in my opinion. So I think you should come with an open mind, and things will be fine. There'll be people to guide you. There'll be faculty, there'll be your seniors also. So you should not worry about that much. Okay. So thank you, Shweta. You have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day too.
All right, so let's end this. Shweta, I think you are very good as far as confidence is concerned. And I think this I have told you time and again, right from SP Jain preparation to, the various stages that I have seen you. I really appreciate your communication ability, your confidence. I think I see you, you struggle only in circumstances which are absolutely new to you, or which are unprecedented. So I think, Shweta, to improve upon that, maybe it will not hurt you enough in these interviews. Even basis this interview, I would have selected you. Okay. So I was only trying to scare you when I told you that I don't think you will make it. That is how, professors will also, do. I think.
But maths, I was not able to answer a single question.
Yeah, I know. So I think you should be able to. The questions that I asked you were not very difficult ones.
Yes.
Okay. So let me give you the answers also. Okay. That 8 ball, you can do it very, very simply. See, in the first attempt, what you can do is you can take. So I think in this case, let me not give you the answer. You should figure it out and you should text me. Okay. Otherwise, you will not enjoy this problem. Okay. I think that is one. The second problem was maths. You could have used integration. I'm only giving you a hint. You should figure it out. Okay. So you can, because you are an engineer, I can ask you basics of integration differentiation. That was also not a difficult problem, by the way. Okay, it was a simple problem. Okay, so but my point is, don't worry. These things might happen to you. Thoda basic maths dekh lo. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा basic maths देख लो. ठीक है. I think what we'll do is we have a list of questions that we had prepared for IIM Calcutta guys. People who had IIM Calcutta interviews. Because obviously IIM Calcutta is considered to be a maths oriented interview. उतना maths कहीं नहीं पूछते हैं, but थोड़ा बहुत अगर वहां से भी देख लोगे तो it will help you. ठीक है, तो we will share that. Okay. तो वो देख लेना. I think maths थोड़ा बहुत कहीं भी पूछ लेते हैं. ठीक है. मेरे से IIM Kozhikode, MDI, इन सारे में maths पूछा गया था. IIM Lucknow for me was not maths by the way. वहाँ पे मेरा interview was primarily on academics and work experience. So ये, I think one thing that I have seen in colleges like Ahmedabad, in Lucknow also, वो acads और work experience बहुत streamlined questions आते हैं. मतलब वहाँ पे random questions थोड़े कम आते हैं. That's the best part about these interviews. थोड़ा सा Calcutta में maths oriented चीजें आती हैं. Kozhikode थोड़ा सा random होता है. ठीक है. तो हाँ, तो I think as long as your work experience you are thorough, which I know that you are, and therefore I did not direct much of the questions there. I think more or less you are doing well. Just prepare a few puzzles. थोड़ा बहुत puzzles देखो, थोड़ा सा maths revise कर लो. ठीक है. Apart from that, अपना acads और work experience clear रखना. I think mostly questions वहाँ से आने वाले हैं. और बहुत short interview होगा. IIM Lucknow का. You will not. It will pass before you realize कि क्या हो रहा है. ठीक है. तो so stay cool. एकदम आराम से रहो. Stay composed. So today you did not answer a few questions, but I really liked the way you maintained your composure. I think this is what is the most important element for conversion. So ये बहुत important है. If someone gets bothered by 1 or 2 questions, I think it's not a good thing to do. It's not something that is expected out of people who have to handle a lot of scenarios once they get into the B school.
Yes, sir. Sir, how should I improve upon? You were telling that the questions that are new to me, so I look a little unprepared on them. So how should I?
तो मैं वही बोला, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल तुम्हारा थोड़ा बहुत पजल्स वगैरह, मैंने लास्ट टाइम भी तुमसे एक पजल पूछा था, तो मेरे दिमाग में था कि आई हैव टू आस्क यू पजल्स, बिकॉज व्हेन वी हैव कैंडिडेट्स वी कीप रिकॉर्डिंग द फीडबैक्स. सो मेरी जगह पे अगर कोई और भी होता तो आपसे आज पजल पूछ रहा होता. ठीक है. सो द आइडिया इज दैट वी कीप नोटिंग द कमेंट्स एंड देन वी आस्क कैंडिडेट्स अकॉर्डिंगली. तो आई थिंक थोड़े बहुत पजल्स उठाओ, थोड़े बहुत पजल सॉल्व करो. आई थिंक थोड़ा सा यू विल फील गुड ऑल्सो. इट्स अ गुड टाइम पास. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट थोड़ा सा बेसिक मैथ्स रिवाइज कर लो. आई थिंक मेजर यहीं से चैलेंजेस आ सकते हैं. अदरवाइज तो एज फार एज योर वर्क एक्सपीरियंस एट गेल इज कंसर्न्ड or otherwise your acads are concerned, I think you seem pretty confident. तो वहाँ पे मेरे हिसाब से I think things are fine. इसके ऊपर काम कर लो. और जो क्वेश्चन पूछने जो लास्ट वाला पार्ट है, क्वेश्चन टू आस्क, थोड़ा सा बेटर क्वेश्चन पूछो. I think this is too generic. We have done sessions on IIM Lucknow. Similarly, we've done sessions on the other B school interviews as well. After giving so many inputs, अगर generic question पूछोगे तो वो session waste हो जाएगा. ठीक है, तो I think prepare a little pointed question, थोड़ा सा specific, which shows your research, because जो question अभी आप पूछ रहे हो कोई भी पूछ सकता है.
Yes.
ठीक है, तो so every question is an opportunity to showcase your skills, your research, your personality, and you know what you bring to the table. So I think don't waste it.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So I think this is it from my side, Shweta. I think you've done well. I am pretty certain 95, 97, 98% you are going to get it.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So I think you should do it. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.